Yo beautiful people, it is Rio here and welcome back to more The Last of Us. If you missed any episode, then you can go ahead and check out my channel's The Last of Us Grounded Refresher playlist to see all the episodes of this run through.
Let's go.
I remember when I first played this part, man, the horse felt like the most realistic
Couldn't have gotten far. We'll find her, don't worry.
damn horse I ever rid.
She usually pull these stunts?
Nothing like this. What's going on?
You can feel the weight and the girth of this horse, man. It's really awesome. And to think of part 2, it might be even better. Ooh, look at this, I'm a pro, I see horse tracks, alright?
Horse tracks.
Yeah, man. See, I looked at the environment.
What are you thinking?
So at this point, Joel's thinking, Ellie, why are you doing this? Tommy's thinking, does Ellie normally do this? Does she normally run off like this? Truth is, no.
There. 4 tracks.
Okay, good.
She doesn't normally do this. And all will be revealed on her true intentions as we push forward through this.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
How many do you see?
Too goddamn many.
If any.
Go around, I'll cover you. Watch my back.
That man up there hard scoping, thinking he's all that.
I'm gonna light you up.
Man, one of them coming there almost with their cheeky shot. Thank you for not paying attention to me. So the man in front of me has a helmet.
It's over there. Flank him.
You got some of them hawk eyes, bro. Oh! This is bad. Oh! Those are the kind of plays that we need against these boys.
Oh, fuck! You're a bad asshole.
Using that environment. Ooh! Ooh! That was not a part of the environment. Can you...
That's all of them.
That's all she wrote, Tommy. To think this could have been our end zone. But we took care of them. So who are these raiders? They are just the raiders of Jackson, right? They're just a small faction, but what if in part 2 we come across more of these kinds of factions? That would be mad interesting. Mad interesting.
Come on. Back to the horses.
Jump over, stallion!
Come here.
We should be able to see more of this environment in part 2. More of these flowers.
Let's go. Tracks keep going this way. So maybe we can get to her.
However, the environment will all be covered in snow, so we'll be seeing it at a different time. Here it's the fall, so it's raining a lot. And I guess in the winter, it goes snow lot too. I tell ya, this all looks good and all, but we're gonna see it and ramp into a whole nother level in the next one. And that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be epic.
Look, by the ranch. That's our horse. She's gotta be there.
And amongst all of the nature and the wastelands of this area, we come to find
Area looks clear.
a nice mansion. Looks like a... oh, it's a ranch, of course. They see the horse. They make the deductive
Be
understanding
careful.
to know
Ellie?
this could be where Ellie is.
Ellie!
I'm up here.
Christ.
You would be right, Tommy. We do need to have a little chat. So Joel and Ellie are going to have a bit of a confrontation. And if you come here, here's another comment. As shown in the last episode, Joel is now forced to make a lot of decisions that he doesn't usually make. He's challenged with his emotions, things that he doesn't usually acknowledge. He's rather good at pushing them away. But now comes the moment where it all comes together.
Is this really all they had to worry about? Boys, movies, deciding which shirt goes with which skirt. It's bizarre.
Get up. We're leaving. Come on.
And if I say no?
Do you even realize what your life means? Huh? Running off like that, putting yourself at risk? It's pretty goddamn stupid.
Well, I guess we're both disappointed with each other then.
What do you want from me?
Admit that you wanted to get rid of me the whole time.
Tommy knows this area
Oh,
better
fuck
than...
that.
Well, I'm sorry. I trust him better than I trust myself.
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far.
And now you'll be doing even better with Tommy.
Not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad. And we are going our separate ways.
Get it together. We're not alone.
I got two walking in.
There's more inside already.
Yeah, Tommy's like, stop showing emotion, you two idiots. Damn, Joe already ripped into her emotions right there.
I know you're here.
And we'll just make easy work of these men.
Take it easy. Take it easy, man. Everything's cool.
This scenario right here is a perfect example of the world that they live in. So, Ellie was showing emotion, right? And Ellie was pretty much telling like Joel to show emotion. However, as quickly as things got heated and emotional, it all just stopped as soon as the enemies presented themselves. Joel unleashed the demons within, eradicated them, and moved forward.
Check down there.
Where is this guy? Listen, take it easy, huh? Everything's cool, man.
All of these people entered the wrong house. And messed with the wrong family. You don't know anything. How much does it hurt from this guy? Ah! Ah! Let's go!
All right. House is clear.
Let's get back to the horses.
Let's get back to the horses.
We're clear.
You want a hand up?
I got it.
Now, a key thing I want you to take from this is time. The things that Joel said in the heat of the moment before, they were always of him kind of pushing Ellie away. And the more she pushed at him, the more he pushed her away. And Neil Druckmann has said that the idea that they wanted is give Joel time and he will eventually say okay. And if you look there, see that look on his face, he's changing. He's dwelling on things, something that he doesn't do.
There she is. Kids will be watching movies tonight.
Where is this lab of theirs?
It's all the way out, University of Eastern Colorado.
Go Bighorns. Ellie, get off your horse. Give it on back to Tommy. I'm gonna hang on to this fella, if that's all right with you.
Don't do it,
Oh,
Tommy.
Don't make me repeat myself.
What are you doing?
Don't
Your
give the
wife
horse
kinda
to Joel.
scares me. I don't want her coming after me.
Sorry for stealing your horse.
Well, come back to town. Let's discuss it at least.
You know me, my mind's all made up. University, Eastern Colorado. How do I find this lab?
It's in the science building. Looks like a giant mirror. You can't miss it.
You take care of that wife of yours.
There's a place for you here. You know?
You good?
I'm good.
Adios, little brother.
So that scene right there, although Joel never fully says it, by his actions and the choice that he makes at the end, he eventually shows the biggest form of change. He has accepted to look after Ellie. This was all achieved because of how much Ellie pushed him, how Joel, Tommy and everyone were forced to fight for their lives against the raiders, and also the small time given to Joel to really think about his actions. And if you remember in Pittsburgh and all of those optional conversations that we went into, Joel was always saying, don't dwell on things. After Sam died, Joel said, don't dwell on things, move on. But Ellie challenged that idea. Ellie said, well, hey, listen, nah, you need to feel something. And still, Joel just keep pushing her away. And then he meets and then he finds Tommy, and he's just trying to pawn Ellie off to Tommy because he doesn't want to deal with the emotional side. And Tommy understands that. However, Ellie doesn't want to be a part of that, and that's why Ellie leaves. Then you go and fight for your life against a lot of bad dudes, and you finally find her, and there's a whole balance. There's a whole shift of protecting Ellie and also understanding what's important in life. And all of these things boil together in the perfect combination to give Joel that feeling, that power, that willingness to accept Ellie. And that whole scene when he's on the horse and he's telling Ellie, you know, come with me, that is a big move in his character. And then the whole next sequence, you start to see his character go even more into another direction. And when I first played this, man, that difference, although it was subtle, I noticed it, and I was like, yo, this is actually like changing. These people and they, like, these artificial characters are actually having real human emotion. And that was one thing that really just freaking took me away, swept me away when I first played The Last of Us. So, until the next episode, keep yourself safe, and I will see yous all in the future. Stay moist, everybody.